On Starship's last flight, the rocket came back scorched orange. The reason? Its heat shield. Many thought this could be the fatal flaw that kills SpaceX's Mars dream. But now Elon Musk says they found a brilliant solution. And with Flight 11 just weeks away, we're about to see if Starship can finally conquer the fire of re-entry. When a rocket re-enters Earth's atmosphere, it's not gliding peacefully back home. It's crashing into a wall of air at nearly 27,000 kilometers per hour. That violent collision turns air into plasma, a glowing sheath hotter than the surface of the sun. Without protection, Starship's steel body would vaporize in seconds. That's why the heat shield isn't just another piece of hardware. It's the key to making Starship reusable, affordable, and capable of going to Mars. If the heat shield fails, everything fails. And on Flight 10, we got a reminder of just how fragile this dream still is.
Flight 10 looked like a huge success at first. Starship made it through re-entry, slowed down, and survived the fall back to Earth. But when the rocket came into view, something strange appeared. Its silver stainless steel surface was glowing orange, almost like NASA's bright orange SLS rocket. This wasn't paint, it was fire. Several of the metallic tiles had oxidized in the atmosphere. For a moment, the giant rocket looked like it was rusting in real time. That discoloration was more than cosmetic. It meant oxygen was eating away at the tiles themselves. And if oxygen can reach deep enough, it doesn't just burn the surface, it destroys the shield. It was a warning sign. Starship's armor wasn't ready. Why did SpaceX risk using metallic heat shield tiles in the first place? Because ceramic tiles, like the ones on NASA's space shuttle, were fragile. They cracked, chipped, and required endless hours of inspection after every flight. SpaceX wanted something tougher. Metallic tiles could survive multiple re-entries without replacement. They could handle stress, impacts, even micrometeoroids. In theory, they were the perfect solution. But in practice, plasma found their weakness, and when plasma wins, rockets die. So how do you stop your armor from burning alive at hypersonic speeds? SpaceX engineers went back to the drawing board. And what they came up with was surprisingly elegant. First, they decided never to fly with missing tiles again. Earlier flights had deliberately removed tiles to stress test the system. That era is over. From Flight 11 onward, Starship will be fully shielded. Second, they upgraded the materials. New alloys and coatings are now being used to resist oxidation. The goal? No more orange burns. Third, they reworked how the tiles are attached. Stronger pins, more flexible mounts, less chance of tiles snapping off during high-speed flight. It's like upgrading from fragile bathroom tiles to interlocking armor plating. But even that wasn't enough. The next step was reducing the gaps. Plasma loves gaps. Even the tiniest crack can funnel superheated air under a tile, ripping it apart. By tightening tolerances, SpaceX closed off those weak points. They also improved thermal flexibility. Now, tiles can expand and contract with the heat of re-entry without cracking or popping off. And perhaps the biggest change? A new mindset. Early flights were designed to break things on purpose, but Flight 11 isn't about destruction. It's about survival. This time, the goal is to come home clean. So what will Flight 11 actually look like? It's expected to launch in October, though no official date is locked in. The mission profile will be familiar. Starship will ride its massive booster into space, coast along a suborbital arc, reignite a Raptor in vacuum, and then dive back into Earth's atmosphere for the ultimate test, re-entry. But this time, all eyes will be on the heat shield. No more missing tiles, no more orange glow. Just a clean silver Starship making it through the fire. There's speculation it might even carry real Starlink V3 satellites. But whether it does or not, the true payload is data. Data proving that the heat shield can finally handle the job. Flight 11 is also symbolic. It's the last of the Block 2 starships, the end of an era. Because waiting in the wings are the Block 3 vehicles, the next generation. These ships bring even more upgrades: hybrid ceramic metal heat shields, lighter structures, and new systems designed for rapid reuse. If Block 2 was the prototype, Block 3 is the production model, the one that could fly dozens of times a year, the one that could carry Starlink by the thousands, the one that could eventually carry people. This is why Flight 11 matters. NASA's Apollo capsules used ablative shields, effective but single-use. The space shuttle used fragile ceramics, reusable but deadly when damaged. Even Orion, NASA's newest capsule, still relies on ablatives. For 50 years, no one has cracked the problem of a durable, reusable heat shield.
If SpaceX succeeds, Starship won't just be another rocket. It will be the first spacecraft in history to re-enter again and again with minimal repair. That could slash costs, accelerate launches, and finally make Mars realistic. So here is the bottom line. Flight 10 exposed Starship's weakness. Flight 11 is the attempt to prove the fix. If it comes back silver, the Mars dream survives. If it comes back orange, the heat shield problem lives on. Either way, history is about to be made. And when Flight 11 takes to the skies, we'll be watching humanity's future unfold in fire. Make sure you're subscribed because this story is only just beginning.